Hey everybody, this is Eric from Top Flight Trades. It is May 10th. It is Sunday. It is Mother's Day too, by the way. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Okay, so this is the weekend stock review. We do this every weekend. Today was bumped up a little bit because of Mother's Day things this evening. I had to bump this up to noon Pacific instead of 5. And I'm also kind of trying to move it around a little bit on the weekend to find the optimum time when people are available to join in. So today is going to be an interesting one. Where do I start? Well, I guess I'll start with introductions. Again, if you don't know me, I'm Eric from Top Flight Trades, topflighttrades.com. And basically, again, this is the video, the week in review video. During this video, what we do is look back at the markets this last week, kind of see how we've done on a few of our premium picks. And then again, looking ahead to next week. And if we have members on, then we'll talk about, talk stocks, look at some charts of what some of our members are currently looking at or considering or are holding. And that's that. So I'm going to try to go through my stuff pretty quickly here. But today we do have some changes, some important news, I guess, as far as the markets. A couple of things, really. It's kind of going both ways. I want to talk a little bit about. So let me pull up the chart here. I believe, let me see. I believe the chat should be working. If you see it over there, let me just type something in. It's always sketchy. It never works. But there is a Q&A. You might see on there on the menu on the screen here, a Q&A component. And you can ask questions there. And if you post a question, I'll get back with you. And if not, then I'll respond to you offline. Okay, I'm going to jump right on over to the charts. Where is the chart? That's the chart. Okay. I think you guys can see me all right. All right. So what we are looking at here, let me just start off. Let me start off with the S&P here. So how'd we do last week? Boy, I was kind of all over the place. I was able to take advantage of these down days on a couple of things, and that was good. And then certainly Friday, things turned around. I mean, that really brought a lot of hope because we're getting down here again to this area. You see, we're coming down to the 100-day moving average here, and boy, you know, we kind of went up to hit the resistance up here about 212, bounced off it. You know, and again, I thought we're going to come down and test this area. And then Friday, just things were just completely different. And now we're right back in the next direction, which I really like about this because now we're kind of getting this, you know, my IC is kind of an ascending triangle pattern. If I draw a support line through here, right on up. I love ascending triangles. They're pretty reliable. I used to play them a lot. I don't play them as much anymore, but they do set up. And again, stock will come up and hit resistance a few times and then finally pop. And that's what I'd love to see. I believe I posted it. I think I posted it in chat. There is a video somebody put out. I didn't pull it up here. I'm not going to pull it up. But if you go to topflighttrades.com/chat, you can enter the chat room there. And if you just scroll back a little bit, you'll see a video I post. Watch that video. This guy, I'm forgetting his name, starts with a C. Anyways, he's pretty much does an analysis on the markets here and looking back at historical action and trends that we've seen. He's looking at the charts. He's looking at fundamentals. He's looking at economic reports. He's looking at kind of everything on a really large scale of a technical analysis. And pretty much what he's showing is, you know, things are looking good, you know, and basically in his insight that the market's going to continue and it's going to probably pop. That's how I read it, his analysis. And looking at possibly this ascending triangle forming here, we could get a pop here in the next month or two or sooner. And then that would, of course, support his theory. On the other side of that, we had IBD investors had downgraded the markets essentially on their big picture, their market outlook. Of course, we've had the uptrend, and in the most recent couple of months here, the markets had a few distribution days, which put the market under pressures, was what their last market condition is. And as of Wednesday, they finally, the market is now under correction. or in correction, excuse me. So with what does that mean? Basically, if you follow IBD and William O'Neill's Can Slim and his work, basically when the market is under or in a confirmed correction, not under pressure, but in a correction, basically that right now temporarily the bullish trend is over. Okay, and so what he suggests is to pretty much trim up your weakly performing and poorly performing stocks, go to cash, save more money, and get ready for some opportunities to buy. So it's kind of the opposite. But looking at the charts, you look at the technicals right now, I don't see it at all. Okay, but and we had a member that was saying, we're finding all new highs. Well, yeah, this changed after Wednesday. And of course we had Friday. Yeah, technically, yeah, looks great. We're climbing again. And again, I see an ascending triangle pattern here. I see coming up and hitting resistance. And one of these times it's going to pop right on through and we're going to have a really good week or two or more. And the trend continues. But with IBD and William O'Neill, these are just indicators, and they're looking at volume and price action. And when we're starting to trade sideways and it's getting weak, it's just getting weak, and you got to take those precautions. And it also depends on what your trading style is and what kind of setups you like. If you're really a short-term day trader, swing trader versus a long hold. A lot of people who follow IBD are they're holding long and they're holding stocks for years. And so if that's the case, then you do need to properly manage and keep an eye on the markets to get an idea when you're going to lighten some of your positions, sell, and or gather more cash. So that's what that is. So with the premium picks, what I've done, I've cleaned the premium picks list up and I've closed out several positions, quite a few actually, kind of cleaning them up. Looking here in the last few months, that's pretty much what we've already done a few times because we're trading sideways here. We're not getting the action that I expect out of these stocks. And again, the stocks that we pick are the absolute leaders, and I expect to see them move. And when they start to fail, even in a good market, that brings concern, and then they start to weaken. And so, again, when we get a signal to sell or start to scale out of a position, I will. I'm not one of those who just buys and holds for 10 years. Okay. So, but that's just, again, that's IBD. That's William O'Neill. I follow William O'Neill, not exactly to the T, but I follow their interpretation on what they think of the markets, and I agree with it. Okay. But doesn't mean I'm not going to play anything. Doesn't mean there's not going to be any premium picks. Okay. But the idea is these are just indicators to see what's going on. Okay. So, what was it? I don't have it in front of me. Was it in the last 2 weeks, there was only one day we had gains with higher volume, I think is what it said. And we've had 6 distribution days in the last 12 or 14. Again, that's what sets up this criteria here. We're not getting the volume. We're getting more volume in sales on the downside than the up. Even though we're trading sideways, that's what we have. So that's just a sign to be caution and be get yourself best prepared for that. Now, again, overall, I am bullish. Looking at this is the S&P or the SPY here. Look at this. We are still heading upward. Today, I drawn in the 20 line here, just messing around there. But you can see underneath it, I got the 13-day EMA. Then I got the red is the 20, 50, 100, 200. I'm just going to turn off the 20. But we're still holding that. This is the weekly. There's nothing you can say, oh, it's a bearish market now. No, it's just technically with them it is, but read it as you want. So, all right, now let's take a look at the NASDAQ here. NASDAQ's looking better. You can see we kind of got this channel here. Yeah, I mean, we're looking good. I mean, last couple of weeks here have been last couple of months have been kind of rough. But there are ups and downs, and there's points to make money in there. And I've made money in between, not a lot, but I'm still green in the last couple of months, but we're not getting the returns that I really expect to see out of these stocks. So All right. Where's my list? Okay, here's the Dow. So you see Friday was got a nice pop right out of that area there and looking for new highs. So, all right. Well, I can tell you, I know Ryder would probably be happy to see IBD change their market outlook. He has more of the bearish viewpoint, which I do like hearing, because I'm long. I'm definitely in support of a bull market, and I believe we're still in one where he doesn't always agree with that. But I like hearing his input, and I like hearing what he has to say, because it's really kind of opened my eyes in a lot of things too. Of course, it's good to hear both sides. You're not always focused on one, and you become complacent and you miss opportunities, or you get caught with your pants down, kind of a thing. All right, I'm going to shoot through some of the stocks that I closed out on. Premium picks. AFSI. I don't have the dates in front of me. I'm not going to jump back and forth between the premium picks to recommend or to cite the dates and that kind of thing. But I'm just going to shoot through this list here. And I am in this one, AFSI. So we had earnings here. It beat earnings, but the thing, again, failed. It did not get a breakout there like I was expecting. And I'm not liking the action with this one, especially after Friday. It was still down again. And so that's an easy one. CBG. Okay. Yeah, it came down, hit the 50. It's trying. That's still below the 13-day. VDSI. VDSI, we got in. I suppose I should pull up the list here. VDSI was a good one. I think we're up 20-some% on that one. Yeah, let me look here. Let me shoot over and see if anybody's around here. Okay. All right, I'm pulling it up here, and I'll be able to reference this a little bit better. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. Good day today. I know we're doing some barbecues. Had some barbecue yesterday. We'll have another one today. And then I got to figure out where my mother is. I need to find her. She's running around enjoying the day. Okay, so where to go? I'm sorry. I'm trying to find VDSI. Okay. Anyways. All right, enough of that. Sorry about that. Okay, CI. I'm trying to do this on. Okay, CI. We're currently up 4.5% on this one. Now you look at a lot of these, and you can see that they're probably good, getting some good plays off support there. But I'm closing these out, and we got plenty more opportunities. And as well, we can always get back into these. I'm just going to want to see new highs in the market here. And some of these we can see we're really doing well, and we're getting some nice bounces off support here. INFN, we're currently up 8% on that one. FLTX is not a good one here. This one clearly is had earnings, gap down. I don't think it's going to find those levels again. Actually, look at that. See, it even beat earnings, but revenues outlook must have been poor. FLTX, that one we're down 6.8%. And we have AMBA. I like AMBA. I'm waiting to play AMBA. As far as the premium picks, we closed it out. And on AMBA, closed it out at 19%. Positive. Taking some gains, taking some profits. MMS, currently up nearly 5%. ZTS, we're not up anything. We're playing this breakout right back here. And kind of got it broken out. It pulled back to support there. Yeah, we're up 3.5% on this one. Close that one out. Cavum. We're at zeros on this. We played this breakout right over here. Now, if we wouldn't have the signal and the markets are still booming, when we get a breakout like this, the stock usually always comes back and touches it. I would have called that one right there it. but it's coming back again and even broke through that. Not looking very strong here. And we got the 100-day. We're still underneath. So not liking that one either. FLT, Fleet Core. I'm not in this one anymore. FLT, we've played this one a couple of times. If I can find it here. FLT. I'm not finding it. FLT, where's my sticky note? We did pretty good on this one not too long ago. I can't find my sticky note. I got sticky notes everywhere. FLT, okay. HBI. Okay, same thing coming back down here off, hitting the support off the 100-day. HBI, we're up 8.7% on that one. Taking that one. SWI, this one I did not do good on. I got caught on one of these. That was one of my first options I played, in fact. SWI, that was a recent premium pick, and that's when I played the option. And I'm not finding it. Where is it? All right. Anyways, UA, Under Armour. Where are we at on this one? UA. Huh. All right. I think we played it back in here. So 72. So I think we're only up like 5% on that one. ABG. CMPR. Here we go. Yeah, this one's getting pretty ugly here. I believe we played this breakout. Yeah, this was a recent one as well. CMPR. Here we go. No, it's not that recent. We're up 10.2% on it. So that's that one. SEMO. This one was another one. This one we didn't do too well on, I don't think. Oh, yes, we did. 15.3%. Got into that one back in January. So where's January? Okay, we played it back in here. So we wrote it up there pretty good. We're out of that one. And then AGN is another one. Oh, this is giving me a different AGN. AGN's not coming up on the Trading View here. And where did we do with AGN? That was an earlier one, I believe, wasn't it? Eyes are going bad. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen here. Anyways, okay, so whatever. All right, so those are the ones. Also, what I'm going to do here, I'll be setting up some additional, posting some additional setups as well on the website. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm going to shoot through some other good stocks here. Molina Healthcare. Look at this, up 11.8% on Friday, right after earnings. So that's one to watch. They're at beat earnings, and revenues must be really well. The other one that I'm currently in, the CNC, this beat earnings as well, and it just dropped right on down here almost to the 100-day. We're not getting the same kind of action as this. They're competitors. No, they're not. Wait, yes, it is. Wait. Molina Healthcare, yeah. Why does it say they're under financial? Yeah, whatever. Okay. White Wave Foods up 5.4%. Here's our VDSI up 4.7 on Friday. UTHR working that's working nice. And we're still in UTHR. See, that's the other thing. I kind of went over the premium picks that we're pretty much shedding, but we're still in quite a few as well. So check the spreadsheet there at topflighttrades.com under premium picks, and you'll see all of our positions, entries, and trading plans and everything there. Here's Noah. Noah, man, it just won't stop. Yeah, what a good looking. We got earnings coming up here in 8 days on Noah. Talked about CBM. LCI, this one's just ugly lately. Falling from 72 down to 52. Okay, Alaskan Air. Looking to see some action out of that. We kind of got faked out over here. We never did play it. It missed our, it failed to meet our entry. It was a good thing because it turned right around. SPR. I'm an SPR. No, I'm no longer an SPR. SPR, look at that. Looks pretty good. Let me see here. I know we're already, SPR is already a premium pick. I think we've been in it twice already, haven't we? Yep, SPR. We're currently up 17%. Got it back in February on the 2nd. So we played this breakout right here. So we got back in here. Yeah, on this day here. So up 17.8%. That's good. ACT, we're in that. There's Apple. Tesoro. Yeah, okay. VRX. VRX has been doing good here last couple of weeks. AOS. Cruise, that's the new premium pick. Where are we at with Cruise? We're up 3% on that one. That was just on a week ago on the 3rd. So, yeah. So as far as the market's looking ahead, again, I'm thinking we're going to be green next week, and I think that we're going to move. I want to see us pop out of here. I mean, this is the setups that I love and love to see and love to play. Just finding new highs. You know, and I love when we come up and hit resistance a few times. I know it's frustrating, and sometimes you want it, of course, just to run. But you know what? I just really like it. It builds up energy. You know, I swear. You know, I've heard someone teach that before, and I truly believe that. Sometimes you'll see a stock come up and hit resistance for like 2 months at a time. It'll hit it 5, 6 times sometimes, and then just boom, just take off. So that's fine. Let's just get this over with. I don't want this to come up. I don't want this to come up and hit resistance again and then bounce off again and just keep going all the way till August. That would not be good. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you want to follow this line. I mean, you could say, well, whatever, you know, that could put us into July. That would not be good. Let's just break out of here and find some new highs and take off. And let's hit, let's hit 230s up here. So very good. Who do we have around? I can't believe I don't have Ryder and Naor here today. Unbelievable. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much about it on my agenda here. Yep. Okay. Well, folks, that's what I have. So let me check and see. There's no one in chat. Okay. Well, there's Naor. All right, let me find Naor here. Post the okay, let me get him invited in here. All right.